Hello. I'm sorry if the camera quality is a bit different. In this one, I'm using my phone to record it because I don't have access to my camera. As of recording, last Saturday was the funeral of Prince Philip, the husband of Queen Elizabeth II. And while watching, I realised that I didn't know who lots of the people were, which I thought was odd because they were only allowed 30 people because of COVID restrictions, and yet I still didn't know who some of them were. I thought I'd look into it, and it was actually quite interesting, and I thought I would share that information with you because you probably don't know who some of them were either, because they're quite obscure members of the royal family. It should be quite a short video. There's only 30 people to get through. Let's see what happens.
First up, we have Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. She has been queen since the death of her father in 1952 and was married to Prince Philip since 1947. But everyone knows who the Queen is, so let's just move on. Next up is Prince Charles, the eldest child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. He is the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Cornwall, and the Duke of Rothesay. He is the heir apparent, which means he's next in line to the throne. Then there's Prince Charles's second wife, Camilla Parker Bowles. She is the current Princess of Wales, but prefers the title the Duchess of Cornwall, out of respect to Charles's first wife, Lady Diana Spencer. Next up is Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge. He is second in line to the throne. Then there's Catherine Middleton, normally known as Kate. She is a Duchess of Cambridge. Together, her and William have 3 children: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Then there's Prince Harry, the second and youngest child of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer. He is the Duke of Sussex and the Earl of Dumbarton. He is married to American actress Meghan Markle, and they have a son together, Archie. Then we have Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, and her second husband, Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence. Peter Phillips, the eldest child of Princess Anne and her first husband, Captain Mark Phillips. He is the eldest grandchild of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. He is separated from his wife Autumn Kelly, with whom he has 2 children, Savannah, the eldest great-grandchild of Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, and Isla. Then we have Zara Tyndall, the daughter of Princess Anne and her first husband, Captain Mark Phillips. She is an equestrian and an Olympian. And her husband, Mike Tyndall, a former rugby player for Bath, Gloucester, and England. Together they have 3 children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas. Next up we have Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, but the less said about him the better. Princess Beatrice is the eldest daughter of Prince Andrew and his first wife, Sarah Ferguson. Her husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mosey, is a property developer and member of an Italian noble family. Princess Eugenie is the second and youngest child of Prince Andrew and his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Her husband, Jack Brooksbank, is a brand ambassador for Casamigos Tequila. They have a son together, August. Then there's Prince Edward, the fourth and youngest child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. He is the Earl of Wessex and the Earl of Forfar. His wife, Sophie Rhys-Jones, the Countess of Wessex, and their children, Lady Louise and James Viscount Severn, a title which he was given to honour his mother's Welsh heritage. Then we have David Armstrong-Jones, the son of Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth's younger sister, and the photographer, Anthony Armstrong-Jones. He is the current Earl of Snowdon. He was married to the Honourable Serena Stanhope until their separation. They have 2 children together, Charles, Viscount Linley, and Lady Margarita. Then, Lady Sarah Chatto, the daughter of Princess Margaret and Anthony Armstrong-Jones. She's the youngest grandchild of George VI and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mum. She is a painter and the Vice President of the Royal Ballet. Her husband, Daniel Chatto, is an artist and actor. He's uncle to the comedian Mae Martin. Together, he and Sarah have 2 children, Samuel and Arthur. Now we're getting to the slightly more obscure guests. We're starting with Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent. His father, George, was the brother of George VI. If you're wondering why they have the same name, it's because George VI's real name was Albert. He changed it when he became king. Prince Edward's mother, Princess Marina of Greece and Denmark, was first cousin to Prince Philip. They were related through George I of Greece, which means that Prince Edward is related to both Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, although that isn't especially surprising. For those of you that don't know, Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth are in fact related to each other. They are third cousins. They are both the great-grandchildren of Queen Victoria. Prince Edward is married to Catherine Wolsey. They have 3 children together: George, the Earl of St Andrews, Lady Helen, and Lord Nicholas. Then we have Princess Alexandra, the Honourable Lady Ogilvy. She is Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent's younger sister. She was married to Angus Ogilvy until he died in 2004. They had 2 children together, James and Marina. Next we have Prince Richard, the Duke of Gloucester. His father Henry was also a brother of George VI. He is married to Birgit van Deurs. They have 3 children together, Alexander, the Duke of Ulster, Lady Davina, and Lady Rose. Now we get into the really obscure ones. First, we have Bernhard, the hereditary Prince of Baden, a German nobleman who is heir to the House of Baden, where he will take on the title Margrave. His grandmother was Princess Theodora of Greece and Denmark, Prince Philip's sister. He is married to Stephanie Cole, and they have 3 children together, Prince Leopold, Prince Friedrich, and Prince Karl Wilhelm. Then we have Donatus, Prince and Landgrave of Hesse. He is head of the House of Brabant. He is a distant relation of both Prince Philip and Elizabeth II. He is married to Countess Floria von Faber-Castell. They have 3 children together, Princess Paulina, Moritz, hereditary Prince of Hesse, and Prince August. Then we have Philip, Prince of Hohenlohe-Langenburg. He is the grandson of Princess Margarita of Greece and Denmark, another of Prince Philip's sisters. He is married to Saskia Binder, and they have 3 children together, Max Leopold, Gustav, and Marita. Finally, we have Penelope Knatchbull, Countess Mountbatten of Burma. It doesn't seem to matter that Burma doesn't exist anymore. She's apparently a great friend of both Philip and Elizabeth. Her husband, Norton, is a grandson of Lord Mountbatten, an uncle to Prince Philip. She is currently the High Steward of Romsey, and her husband have 3 children together, Nicholas, Lord Brabourne, Lady Alexandra, and the Honourable Leonora Knatchbull.
And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative and enlightening. Hopefully it won't be too long before I film another one. I always say that, but maybe this time it'll be true. But either way, thank you for watching, and you'll see me in the next one.